Hi, everybody. Welcome to this episode of the Tea Male Spouse Conversations. I'm so excited to talk to you guys today. I have a little bit of rant to talk about. But before we dive into the tea, I want to thank our sponsors, USAA, for keeping us going week after week here at Male Spouse Conversations, where we can bring real, relatable conversation that you won't find anywhere else. We are the real deal. We talk about real life, real things that we go through from our own perspectives, not sugar-coated, just our life. So we're going to have a QR code right here, and I want you to scan that QR code, and it'll take you to the USAA website where they have a military spouse resource page, a resource hub, and you can find out all kinds of great tips and tricks for your life that pertain to your military lifestyle. And if you don't have USAA insurance, you can also go ahead and click those tabs as well. So scan that QR code. Thank USAA for bringing this show to you every second and fourth Wednesday of the month. All right, my friends, are you ready to get started? I want Sybil to join here. So we got to say Sybil, Sybil, Sybil. We are going to talk about nails. Woo! There's Sybil. Yay!
Girl, oh wait, I gotta say this real quick. But did you notice that I put the QR code up for our Stroke Talk series from USAA? But I do want to let you guys know that we have a special guest coming on for our Stroke Talk series to talk about stroke. I wanted to say this real quick before Grace gets into her. We have Commander Alexander. He is going to be a special guest during our Stroke Talks series. If y'all didn't know that we do have a whole separate show that is dedicated to stroke that USAA also supports. So just want to
That's exciting. Yes. So tune in to get all the details for that. That's exciting. Okay, so we're going to talk about nails. Now, I don't often get my nails done, but I will say in the last few months I have gotten them like monthly, just because it's been nice to have them done and not be so like, I don't know, not done.
so raggedy.
Yeah, I was gonna say so cringy. But anywho, I find it hard. I'll say this, as a military spouse, having to like go to new places and stuff, like you have to find a new salon and a new school and a new this and a new that for your family. Well, nail places are one of them, and I just like don't go because I don't want to find another one and I don't want to try another one. I've been here for 3 years and I finally tried a new place after other ones that I did not like. And I've gone there 2 other times other than this time that I went a couple days ago. These are my nails from far away on screen. They look decent. Let me tell you the story, okay? So I go in. I had been waiting for a long time to do this appointment. Just things kept coming up. So I was already irritated that I had to keep rescheduling myself. But finally went in. I'm going to take 2 hours to myself, get my nails done. Fine. So I walk in and they're like, yes, we can help you. They go and they're like, pick your colors. I pick my color and I sit down and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and no one comes to the table. And so like, I'm looking at them like, hello, did you forget me? And so they come up and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Just a couple more minutes. We're so busy. A couple more minutes. I'm like, okay, fine.
But were they really busy or were they just...
You know, there was a lot of people, but there was also a lot of nail techs that weren't doing anything. So, you know, they could have had me at least soak my fingers. You know what I mean? And so finally one of the guys comes in. He's like, oh, I was doing mani-pedi. And he's like, let's just start with your manicure first. I was like, okay, great. So, you know, we go to his table. He's working. He's filing them down. Well, we finished the file and he dusts them off. And he was like, oh, I forgot I have an appointment in 10 minutes. And I was like, okay, what does that mean? And he was like, okay, hold on. And so then he switched me to a new person and start my pedicure halfway through my manicure. And so I'm like, one hand filed down all the way, one hand halfway filed, and then I moved to the pedicure chair with a whole new person. And I was just like, what is going on? So they start, you know, and they're like, oh, do you want this? Oh, do you want that? And I'm like, no. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, no, you know. And they still end up doing one of the extra, like, callus things. And I was like, whatever. At this point, I just want to be done, you know. And then he's like, oh, hold on. And then he leaves. I'm like, what the heck? And then a new person comes and he's like, oh, I'm going to finish it for you. And I
So
was
there's
like,
there
was 3 people in my one appointment. And I was just like, oh, what is going on here? So they finished my pedicure. We go back to my manicure. Well, I had one nail that was a little bit shorter than the rest because, I broke it. And he was like, oh, let's put a tip so they match. Okay, fine, whatever. He does it. Well, now I have like one ginormous thumb that's pointed in the wrong direction and one regular thumb. Mind you, it took him like 3 tries to paint the nail. This is my 3rd person that was working on me. And I was just frustrated. I was so frustrated. And so I had one person that shaped my almond nails on this hand and one person that shaped them almond. And I ended up with round and almond.
Okay, yeah, I'm like, let me see.
Do you see the shape difference?
I do.
See them? I was like, what is going on? And I was like, I'm just done. Just paint them so I can leave. And so I go to the front. And they're checking me out, right? They're doing this, and then I see one charge, and then another charge, and then another charge, and I was like, why is this so much? And he was like, no worries, I'll explain it. And I was like, okay. And then so he's like, okay, for your pedicure, this much. Oh, and then you want a gel, so it's another $15 for your gel. And I was like, for just my toes? Like what? Then they charged me for my gel manicure. Then they charged me for a callus remover that I didn't want.
But you didn't ask.
Yes, that I did not ask for. And then he charged me $5 for my crooked tip on my thumb. So I paid $99 for this service that I got switched around multiple times. Got different shaped nails. Yeah, it was interesting.
Wait a minute, and you didn't say anything?
I was like, well, I didn't ask for the callus remover. And he's like, oh, but they did it. And I was like, okay, but I didn't ask for it. And they're like, well, I have to charge for a service. And so at that point, I was like, fine, I'm just leaving. I paid it and I left. I won't be back to that place. But I was not in the mood to argue back and forth. I was just so irritated at that point that I just wanted to go home. Like when you have those expectations of like, I'm going to go take care of myself. I'm going to treat myself. Oh,
great. Grace, I'm laughing with you, not at you. I'm laughing with you. And yo, folks, the funny thing about this is neither one of us knew that we had both gone, because I'm the same. I don't get manis and petties often. Mm-hmm. When we say real conversations, this is real, right? Like, yes. Like we didn't know what we were going to talk about. Right. Mm-hmm. And then Grace talking about her mani-pedi. Oh, girlfriend, I feel you. Because when I say I'm laughing with you, not at you, because I went and got my nails done yesterday. Mm-hmm. My nails and my toes. You want to see my feet?
Let's see your feet.
I love showing off my feet. Oh, hold on. Can you see my little feet? But let me show y'all. My heels look good this time. Uh-huh. Yes, y'all. I'm showing y'all my heels. But I went maybe 3 weeks ago to this place because, as you said, being new, I had to find a salon. So I went to a spot down the street from my house. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gonna get nice service and treatment. That's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. I go in. I'm like, hey, yeah, I want to get a mani-pedi. They took me back. Mm-hmm. Now, it's been a while since I've had a pedi, but I'm used to them like scrubbing your feet and your heel. Mm-hmm. Maybe not doing the full dead skin removal, but they do the basic that removes some. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And y'all, I had a lot of dead skin on my feet. Like my heels were a hot mess. They were a hot mess. I didn't do the lowest package. I did like the mid-grade package of mani-pedi. So I'm thinking you're going to really get into my heels. Mm-hmm. You're going to massage my legs. Right? Like all of those things come.
Yeah, the basic pedicure. Yeah.
No. So I asked about the heel scrub because she didn't touch my heels.
Yeah.
Like, she did not touch my heels. And she's like, oh, that comes with our whatever package. That package just for the pedicure would have been like $130.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm looking like, I don't plan on spending $130 total.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm like, never mind, just manicure.
Right.
Basic mani. I don't do gel.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do gel, Grace. Don't do gel. Just do the regular polish. You soak your fingers, right? So they push back the cuticles. They even put some lotion on your hands and do your fingers, right? Basic manicure. No. She soaked my fingers. She put some cuticle oil on, rubbed it in. She did a little, she took a little bit of the cuticles off, but she didn't push the cuticles back and she didn't. Painted my nails.
Wow.
And I was just standing there, like when she finished, right? To go up to dry. So I'm sitting there, let my nails dry, my fingers dry, and I'm trying to calculate the price in my head. Actually, no, let me take that back. Before she finished my manicure, she asked if I wanted to pay. Paint it. Yes. So I went up to pay. $135.
No way.
Yes. And I'm standing there just looking stupid. Just looking stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm trying to calculate. I'm trying to do the calculation in my head. I'm like, okay, yeah. When I actually sat and calculated it, it was right. But I think when I chose the middle package, which was not $135,
right.
The main one was $135. I was thinking, I'm going to get the works.
Right.
No. And then for the tip, I couldn't put the tip on the card. And I took it cash or Zelle or, no, not even Zelle. It was Cash App and something. I don't know. And I was like, yeah, whatever it was, I didn't have. I'm like, yeah, I'll have to come back and bring you a tip. And I told her before she paid it, I was like, I'll bring your tip back. I am not going back. I am not going back there.
Yeah.
But I went to a different place yesterday. Yo, let me tell you. So got a mani-pedi. Girl, they took care of these heels. I mean, they were on, the man was like, but my husband went with me because it was my birthday yesterday.
Yes.
So, or the 5th. My birthday was the 5th. See, it's still my birthday. It's still I celebrate all month long. But my husband went with me because he's back. He's back in the U.S. He got a pedi. So we had 2 pedis and a manicure. He didn't get a manicure. And he took a nap. I looked over at him, girl, he was knocked out. Like, really? But I walked out of there. Total was $135 for both of us. Yes. Now, I can get with that.
Right. And especially like you don't get gel or anything, so it should be around that.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how nail places upcharge. And like, let me rephrase this. I understand it's a service and I'm not expecting cheap prices, but I'm expecting fair prices. You know what I mean? And like, yes, I get gel, but why does a gel manicure come with a set price, but they add $15 to a gel pedicure? Like, or to a pedicure? I don't get the difference. Like, you're not doing anything big. $15 just like bugged me for some reason. Like, $5, $10 even, maybe, but $15 just for a gel polish. I mean, you're doing one more layer and putting a light on it. That's right. The same time I would be under a fan. You know, I just 15, but you don't charge me an extra 15 for my nails.
Right. So yeah, what is the difference? Because as you said, you're just putting that.
Yeah. So like, okay, nail polish, you do a couple layers, right? So gel polish, you do a base layer, lights, the color that you want, lights, and then just a top coat. And so it's only maybe 1 or 2 layers more depending on the color that you get, to get it there. but I don't see why it's such an upcharge for
Oh,
gel
why?
filler. And I get it because I'm always using my hands, and so nail polish just doesn't last on my fingers. I'm constantly washing my hands at work, at home, all the different things, hand sanitizer, so it just comes off. So gel is like a need for me. But for $15, that number bugged me. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, am I wrong? Should I just like suck it up and that's the price? I don't know. And that's why I don't go often.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
Or,
And yeah, I'm with you. Like with the service, like I believe in paying. Right, there's a
for
fair
sure.
price.
Right.
But for me, it's about the customer service as well.
Right. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Between like my wait time, switching people, like not getting the right shape, like having different people work and not get the same work. You know what I mean? Like it was just not my day.
Right. Well, that also, like, where as a customer do you speak up about
Mm-hmm.
certain services,
Right.
certain customer service,
Mm-hmm.
and where do you just
Right.
deal with it? Like,
Mm-hmm.
where is that
Yeah.
balance?
Mm-hmm. And for me, I'm like, if there's one thing, like the filing of the nails, right? I was like, oh, the shape's kind of off. Like, can you fix it a little bit? And they're like, sure. And then they do it. And then it's wrong again. At that point, I'm just not going to correct it again because I don't know where we're going from there. I said it once, we tried. Okay, let's just finish. But yeah, it's just interesting to me. I think, I guess my question for our audience and our people watching is like, where do you draw the line of being overcharged or just unfairly? I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say, but like at what point do you feel like they're taking advantage of you just adding these things, right? Because I've noticed like from place to place and people to people, no one's paying the same amount for their service. And there's a lot of places too that don't even list their services, or they'll be like starting at $30, right? And then they come to their total at the end and it's like 55. And nowhere there do they tell you like, oh, it's 5 for this or 6 for, like there's no choices, right? It's like, do you want it or not?
No, totally get it. Because I like to know, well, in this case that I went a few weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
I was she did stick with her price.
Right.
I guess I just kind of was thinking I was going to get more with the package
Right.
than what
Right.
I received, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I see the starting at price, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Because we might get into a situation where I'm thinking, oh, it's only going to cost me, it starts at 30, so in my mind, maybe 50.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But now you're telling me it's going to be 100.
Mm-hmm.
And now we both just sitting there looking at each other like boo boo boo, because I ain't got $100 to give you.
Right.
Now what we gonna do?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely. And like this nail place I've gone to, like I said, 2 times before, and it was like great service. They did what I needed. My total was like $30, $35, like super basic, So when I went from 35 to 100 and all I did was add a pedicure, I was like, what? What are we doing? It was crazy. But
yeah, because and then yeah, as a repeat customer,
mm-hmm.
you're thinking price wise,
Right.
oh, it's gonna be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I've walked. Well, I think about my girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my youngest anyway. She gonna walk into a nail salon with cash,
Right.
ready to pay. Oh, it's always been $30. I'm looking at the board. Nothing has changed.
Right. Right.
And now you're telling me 100?
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting to me. And I also want to know why nails is the thing that's like that. Like I've never gone to like a hair salon.
Oh no, see, I
their
was going to
prices
say
change.
hair salons be doing that too.
Oh, you think so? Have you experienced that?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know personally because I only go in for like cuts and styles. I've never done like dyes or anything like that. So I don't know how.
So what you trying to say? What you tell me? Never done that. What? Oh, great.
Oh, I've never done my hair. That's all I'm saying. Don't be
shots fired. Okay, Grace. Okay.
I was just saying. But I've never done my hair, so I don't know. I've only gotten my hair cut and styled, so I don't know. Like I've never had a service that like to add on to. at a salon. So I don't know. Is that the same?
Now, I will say, and maybe I was spoiled being in Bahrain.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Go to the salon, and I don't get my hair colored often. Just
Mm-hmm.
once the wisdom really starts shining through, I'm like, let me do something.
Mm-hmm.
But I returned to the salon I used to go to before we moved here 4 years ago. So I know
Mm-hmm.
prices, right? Inflation has happened,
Mm-hmm.
but I just wanted color
Mm-hmm.
and a trim. So she told me she wanted to straighten it. Tiana, you have something to say about your service? Even the kennel, because the kennels, they have
Yeah,
little extra
upcharges.
charges
You
too.
want extra playtime? It's an extra $20. Yeah, I know that one.
Yes. Oh, you want us to feed your dog our food? That's the extra $5. Which I take my own food
Mm-hmm.
anyway. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, you cuddle time? You charging me? Like you? I thought you were going to, because one place
Mm-hmm.
we would always do the premier package.
Right.
So I'm like, it comes with pet time, like cuddle
Mm-hmm.
time. Now you're upcharging me for it, but it's
Mm-hmm.
included in the package. Oh, but no, if we gave an extra, nah, you should have stopped.
I know my dog's cute, but stop petting her.
So now I'm being charged for it.
Yeah.
But the hair salon. So I went just to get my color and trim. She was like, well, let me straighten it for the trim.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fine. No style, just color, wash, not a flat iron, just blow dry.
Mm-hmm.
And the blow dry, my hair was still out like this. So it wasn't about nothing.
Right.
She charged me. I walked out of there. Again, there was no price list. My fault for not asking, but $200. I was shocked. I was standing at the cash register like this. But I was like, and I was like, you didn't do a style. Because in Bahrain, with the color, a trim, and a style, I walked out maybe 100 total, maybe a little over 100. Even when we were here before, same price, but when she charged me like $200,
Wow.
I'm like, but you didn't flat iron, like you just. It was a quick blow dry, so you trim it, and then her trim was, and I was like, did you?
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I think it's like, I feel like I see it more now. Maybe that's just like, people trying to make more money, I guess. But like, I just want transparency in services. I think that's all I ask for. Like, I'll pay for something if I want it, but like, at least just be upfront about it, And I think too, like at service places, when they're like, oh, let me just do this and it'll be so much better. Well, if you're offering me something and you want to do it, I don't expect to have to be upcharged some big, large amount. You know what I mean?
right.
Like, if it's, yeah, I get that. Even like I have really thick hair. So if my hair is washed, like they have to dry. It's just too heavy. It's too soaked, right? They have to do at least a light dry. I don't expect to get charged addition for that. Like, that's just, I have thick hair. You know what I mean? Unless you have like a thick hair upcharge on your sheet. I better not get upcharged.
Well, I know they have the salons I go to. They do have an upcharge for length.
Yes.
You have longer hair.
For long hair. And I do have to pay that. Yep, absolutely.
And for me, I'm usually just curling, right? I just want my hair natural. So even when I go in and I do a color and they do a style for just my curly hair, I'm like, you washed it and you're charging me to style it, but you really didn't style it because you washed it, you combed it out in the shampoo bowl with the conditioner.
Yep.
And I left. You didn't style it.
Yeah.
But they charge for a style here in the US anyway. In Bahrain, they did not. They were just like, but in Bahrain, I would let them do little finger coils. They charged me for that, which was fair, but Yeah,
Having
but
service.
again, for me, my focus or my concern is the customer service.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
If I had 3 different people working on my nails,
Yeah.
Grace, I'm sorry, we would be arguing. I'd be at the counter arguing.
See, not me. I'm like, let me just get out of here. Like, I don't even want to be here anymore. Yeah, it was an interesting day. So I'll find a new salon, I guess.
You're on the hunt.
Yeah.
But now, once you find a salon, do you pretty much stay?
Yeah, unless I like have experience like this, then I'll stay in the same place.
Or what do they have to do to make you leave as a customer?
Leave? I don't know. That's a hard question. I think to keep me is just to one, be transparent, like I had said earlier, but two, just I guess timely is nice. I don't want to be there for, an hour waiting just to be seated. Timely, transparent, and just kind, honestly. If I have like some person that's like super rude attitude, I'm not going back, you know. So I think that's one thing. Yeah, probably that.
Now, I'm gonna ask you this question.
Hmm.
Oh, do you have There Ain't No Way? Do you have a tip?
Yeah, I have a little one.
Do you? Oh, look
Yeah.
at you, girl. Let me get over here and get it. Oh shoot. Why? Okay, there we go. Oh no, hold on, Grace. I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle bus today.
All right, so my There Ain't No Way for today is about flights. Right now, Southwest, yes, they've changed their policies and it's a lot suckier than it used to be, but they do still have their 40% off basic fares, which is one of the best deals they do. You can use Love Fall, LUVFALL, for 40% off base fares for a lot of different flights. And I also want to say to book your flights on Tuesdays and in the evenings if you can. Those are the best deals, as late as possible. So if you are like a midnight sleeper, like you wait till midnight to go to bed, go check your flights and book your flights at that time because new flights come in and the fares are $20 to $40 cheaper in the evenings. I don't know why that is, but it's the trend. I fly a lot and that's what I've noticed. So that's my There Ain't No Way for today.
Now, Grace,
Yes.
you said midnight. You should be asleep at midnight.
I should be asleep, but I have trouble sleeping. So if I'm up, I'm looking at my travel stuff ahead of time. But there's a lot of people that stay up super late, like super late. So if you're up and you're trying to go somewhere, might as well look. But if you're not, then Tuesdays is a great day to book.
Tuesday. See, I can get with Tuesdays, but I am not a night.
You're like, I'm not staying up.
And if I am awake, I roll over for like 5 minutes and I'm right back to sleep.
I wish I was that way, honestly. I can fall asleep. Like if I'm tired, I can fall asleep early, 9:30, whatever, in bed asleep. But I can't stay asleep. That's my issue. If I fall asleep around that time, I'll be up at like 11:45, 12, just up. And I can't fall back to sleep for a few hours. I'm just not a great sleeper. It's rough.
Oh no, I'm getting my sleep on. Getting my sleep on. All right. I do not have my stroke talks today. I don't.
That's okay. That's okay. You could just come with double next time, Sybil.
Some days are just rough.
Yeah.
And today is one of those days. But do you have a real military spouse tea? 1 minute. We got 1 minute. Something real quick. Got
No, not really. I'm trying to think of something, but I can't think that quick. I just want to say how hard it is to say bye to people. We're getting closer to our PCS time, and this is the one duty station that we like really dove into our community. And I have always seen people like on Facebook being like, "Oh, I'm gonna miss the people," blah blah blah, and I'm like, "Meh. I'll make more friends," And now, now I'm one of those Facebook people. We experienced it on the opposite side. We have a family. They're not military, but we became really close to them, and they're leaving this week. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be so sad. They're leaving first, and then we're leaving in December, and it's sad. I've shed a few tears, and I'm quite surprised.
What?
Yes, and it's the people more than the place. But yeah, I think it's finally hit me as a military spouse, the sadness of moving. I've never had sadness of moving before
No.
until here. So yeah, but I mean, we're in 2025. We can FaceTime. We can do all the things,
Right. That's what I was
So-
going to say. Like, you can still stay in touch.
Yeah.
There's-
So it's not too bad. But I think just that, like, face-to-face, we built a church community too. And so even my job, I really like my job. I don't want to leave it. And so, yeah, it's a little bit of a tough one. So, I finally get it.
You finally get it. You're like,
I can finally relate.
I'm going to miss people. But you said they're not military.
No, they're not military. And so before they were like, oh, we're so sad you guys are leaving, that we're leaving, And then it turned up that they had to leave instead before us, And so we got flip-flopped. But just to miss people going is different.
No, because I'm thinking, like, people that I have really connected with and miss. Like, I was like, oh, I'm going to miss them. We have ended up in the same place. There's two families. Two families that we have reconnected in new duty stations. But I honestly, most of the people I connect with are not military. With each duty station, I tend to meet and connect with the locals,
right?
Civilians in the area more so than the military spouse,
right? Yeah, that's what we did here.
There are militaries. I mean, like the two families that we connected with, they are military as well,
right?
But they have retired. The ones that we reconnected with in the past. One of the families is here.
Okay,
but I have to get permission.
Yeah,
to see her again.
Oh. Okay. Another story for another time.
we need permission to hang out. Actually, we don't. We just meet up and we bring our husbands along, and they don't know until they get there, and they're just like, okay, y'all. Yeah. I'm like, be prepared. It's gonna get a little bumpy, but it's gonna be a good time. No, we cut it. We have the same energy.
That's good.
And the same dark humor. So sometimes it gets a little. But Grace.
Yes.
Where will you be in October? Because you were talking about traveling, so let's let people know.
I'm traveling to DC in October to see y'all at our events for Fear, Face Everything and Rise. And I'm so excited. It's October 23rd. Don't ask me the time because I can't remember. But Sybil will drop links so that you can register, buy your tickets, and whatever time it is, I promise I'll be there too. Many hours before you.
Wait a minute, Grace. Wait a minute. We need to make sure you know what time you need to be there.
I know I'll be in the area the whole day before, so I got plenty of time to find out when it starts.
But you know what? The problem is going to be not the date of the event, but me picking you up.
Y'all, Sybil forgets me at the airport.
Be like,
I don't even know.
Like, where's Sybil? Oh, she taking a nap. I was like, I'm on my way, Grace.
I'm gonna have like 15 missed calls. Oh my.
Be like, my bad. Like, dang.
That is so funny.
I'm on my way. Or no, my class. Take an Uber. That's what I told my husband.
Yeah.
And my kids. No, actually, my daughter we were flying in the same day when we were moving back from Bahrain, and our flight was canceled. So when she was still, I was like, yeah, just keep your flight. And she's like, how am I going to get to the hotel? I was like, just take an Uber.
Yeah.
I was still in Bahrain, so I was like, because I was renting a car. I was like, well, I'll
Mhm.
rent the car from the airport and we'll all. But I'm like, yeah, just come on.
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do.
But I did tell my husband, I was like, dude, you gonna have to take an Uber. He took a Uber home.
It's fair. I'm gonna have to take Uber home when I come back from Washington, so it's all good. Sometimes you just
No,
have
you know
to.
what? I'm gonna drive you back home.
No, not over there. From my mission trip this month, today, when I come back next.
Oh, no.
Washington State.
No, I was like, we'll road trip back to Texas.
Oh, that's too far of a drive. No.
No. You know what? I want to talk about how far the distance you are willing to drive. But that's for a whole nother episode. We got
Sounds good. Yes.
All right, folks. Make sure you like and follow us at Millspots Conversations. And the event is live. Go to millspotsconversations.com and it is there. Or if you're on Eventbrite, look us up on Eventbrite because it is there as well. It's live. And we are having a special on tickets.
Ooh.
So get the sale price because
yes.
I want to hear you say all the tickets were sold out. Or they're on sale right now.
Yes.
You know how much they are right now, Grace?
How much are they? Tell me.
Right now, $15.
Wow. What a steal. Ooh.
And we have a giveaway cash. We have cash giveaways sponsored by USAA. So look, you can go ahead and spend your $15 on this and you're going to make it back.
Yes.
Okay? Like, I'm trying to do the math.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. They got to buy their ticket if they want to find out.
True.
Buy your ticket.
Yeah. All right, folks. I'm going to go eat my peanuts and take a nap.
All right, Sybil, you do that. Bye, y'all.
Bye.